Hi, welcome to another video, and this is one where you can get to see me hopefully fix something that's not related to a car or a Land Rover. So let me just show you something. I might have to clear the bench a little bit. That's better, made some space. A bit of time. So first thing to do before we do anything is to see whether we can replicate the fault and test the radio's output. So we're warming up the old Stabilock test set. I'll be wiring that up in a moment. But the fault this radio is reported to have is turn the knob to turn the volume or the squelch up, and it's jumping all the way up or all the way back. So first assumptions is the encoder's failed, which is why I already ordered the part from Icom, to be honest. Set the voltage up. Check the voltage. Bit of a Heath Robinson, but I'm going to attach that to the radio. And we'll test it on 65. I must hasten to add, this is a closed network, so there's no RF going to be leaking out of here to transmit onto the marine band, even though I do have a license. So we're going here from the radio, and it's just going to go straight into the test set, which is up here. So we're giving that there 19.5 watts out, 156.27, yeah, very slightly off frequency, but nothing that's going to matter. So we know there's good output on the radio. Let me demonstrate the fault. So this should just give me volume at the moment, so we're going to turn it up. As it goes up, click, click, click. Up, jump down. Going up again, just jump down. Jump down, it's gone off completely. And you see it's just all over the place. And if you press the operation for squelch, it'll be doing exactly the same thing. Turning it up. So that's generally what I think. Before taking the lid off, I would think that's the encoder that's at faulty. But I'm just moving it around slightly. So, but that control is going to get a lot of use where this radio is situated. So not quite an unboxing video, but we'll do an envelope opening video. It's quite hard to open the envelope. I've only got one pair of hands, so that's an encoder. So we're going to look at replacing that in the radio. Okay. So first of all, we'll get rid of rubbish. So let's turn it off. And I'll turn the power supply off. And then we've got to take it apart, which is screws. I'm not going to video me taking the radio apart. If you're watching this video and you own some screwdrivers, then you can do that. I'm not going to show you every little bit that I do. So you have screws here, some on the back here, and I always put them in a top to keep them safe. Okay, so the cover's off. Radio two halves really. Water ingress seals at the back because it's marine. That's essentially the radio block. It's attached by this ribbon cable. Be quite careful, they're very easy to break. This is what focus is. So you can pull that out of there. That's what we call the head unit, this bit here. This is the encoder on a little daughter board. So we'll effectively be undoing that plug, taking the knob off, undoing the nut, taking that little board out, and then we'll change the encoder on that board and put it all back together. I probably won't disconnect the ribbon cable because I've had these fail in the past. If you disconnect them, it can be enough just to remove the contacts off the ribbon, and then you'll have to order the ribbon cable. So we'll be quite careful in moving this around, and we'll just take that that little board out just there. Just pull the knob off, keep it safe. There's a little nut there, so I normally just use a pair of pliers just to crack it, and then just undo it. And I'll just be nice and gentle and undo that. There you go. There's a little spring. Little spring that holds the knob on, the nut, little thrust washer or spacer, and there's the little daughter board with the encoder on it. So that's what we're changing. So we'll just unsolder those, replace it, solder it in. I'd have done this already if I wasn't filming it. Yeah, it's been a while since I've cleaned the desoldering tool out. Quite a nugget in there. So, desoldering gun, spring, filter, a blob of solder at the bottom of it. So, prepare your tools, keep your tools clean at all times. I wish I could show you this on the video, but this is the old one. When you go to turn it, you can feel it crunching. I don't know if you can see that. So the wafers in there are knackered, and this is the new one, soldered in, and there's no playing that before it clicks. So I would definitely say that it is the encoder. So we'll pop it back in the radio, and the new one comes with a new nut and a little spacer. Oh, there you go. But there is a little silicone washer that goes on there first. Well, let's pop this back into the head unit and give it a try. Okay, all back together, and now as you can see, as I rotate this for volume, it will just go all the way up, all the way down, push it for squelch. Volume. So there you go. One radio, all repaired. About 12 quid. Plus my extortionate labour charge, of course, but I'll be donating that to Coastwatch. We don't charge the volunteers anything for repairing these radios.